Have you ever wondered what the best classic Criterion 4Ks are to pick up? Well, let's talk about it. Today, I'm back with another mega physical media ranking video for you all. Today, I'm going to be ranking my top 5 classic Criterion titles in the 4K format from the worst to the best. Now, by classic titles in this video, I mean anything from the 80s decade and before. Now, this is just my own personal list, so make sure you leave your rankings down below. But starting with number 5, I'm going to go with an 80s title that was actually filmed in black and white as a choice, and I had to go with Raging Bull. You get an awesome dramatic Robert De Niro performance. You're just watching a downward spiral of this character, almost shouting at your screen, "Character, why are you making these choices?" And this movie is just put together so well by Martin Scorsese. I love the editing here, and really the sounds just fit together perfectly. Great in 4K, the black and white is just so sharp. Once again, it sounds amazing. So this movie just really packs a punch. I had to pick Raging Bull. Alright, next, getting into number 4 is going to be another 80s title, but actually in color. And this is going to be Blowout. Now, this has a young John Travolta in here. And how this movie started out totally caught me off guard. I thought I was watching the wrong movie for a second, but then it all comes together. You're basically trying to unravel the mystery of what happened with this blowout. Get a little bit of a political scandal in there, and just some great character arcs. You get some of that romance, and then just, yeah, it gets deep in this movie by the end of it. So, how to recommend out Blowout. Sounds great in 4K, and this movie uses sound so well. On that alone, how to recommend this title. Alright, next, getting into our top 3 spots. So going with third place here. This is a more classic title from the 40s, a black and white film, and this is going to be Double Indemnity. Now, if you like Alfred Hitchcock style of movies, I think this movie kind of fits that flavor, but you basically got these characters trying to get away with something. Do they get away with it? Do they not? And you're just on this journey. But really compelling story. I love the dialogue in this movie. It's written really well. And once again, 4K with black and white film just looks so sharp. Really, really well done. And plus you get 3 discs in this case because you get so many special features with this movie. So really good Criterion edition of Double Indemnity. Can't go wrong with this title, especially if you like the suspense thriller genre. Alright, next, getting into my top 2 spots here. So second place, runner-up, is going to be another black and white title, but this is for my horror fans out there, and that is going to be Night of the Living Dead. Now, I don't know if this movie started zombies. You all let me know in the comments below, because they never call them zombies in the movie, but you basically just have these characters that are trapped, trying to get away from these slow-moving beings that want to eat their flesh, and you don't know what the reason, you don't know what the motivation is, you don't know what's going on, but you're just hoping these characters survive. And oh my goodness, the practical effects in here look great with all these characters. I mean, how it was put together on such a little budget is just amazing. The 4K sharpness once again looks phenomenal with the black and white. I mean, just so clean, and a really good horror story. It's not overly long. If you like zombie movies, I mean, you gotta go with this one. An all-time classic here. Really enjoy this movie. Excellent, excellent. Can't recommend Night of the Living Dead enough if you're into the horror genre. Alright, now getting into first place, my number 1 pick is gonna have to be a movie from the 70s, and that is gonna be Shaft. Now, I had to pick this one because you get 3 discs in here, and not only that, one of the discs has the sequel to this movie, Shaft's Big Score. So you basically get 2 movies for the price of 1. I mean, that is awesome. So that's why that made my number 1 spot. But I really like this movie too. I mean, the Shaft song alone is going to get stuck inside your head. It's so catchy. But you got Richard Roundtree in here, just kind of playing a very character of swag. Almost reminds you of James Bond a little bit, because you know how he is with the ladies and just all of his kind of, you know, detective type of skills. Got great action moments. I love the fighting choreography in here. You get a little bit of humor in there, a little bit of drama, a little bit of romance, some action animation, like I said. So it's a good mixture of a movie, but with the 70s aesthetic. I mean, just filmed really well. Very entertaining of a movie. Once again, pretty easy watching. And like I said, Richard Roundtree just does a great performance. And you're just kind of rooting for this character to take out the bad guys. Really fun movie. And like I said, the sequel's in here too. And I think that's a pretty good film as well. So just great packaging by Criterion. I just love the color and design of this with the purple. Just looks so cool with the logo. I mean, really, really nice. Just title, font style, everything here is absolutely fantastic. So had to recommend out Shaft as my #1 pick. But there we go. Those are my top 5 classic Criterion titles on the 4K format. All look and sound great, but make sure you leave your rankings down below if you have not yet. That way we can compare and have some fun movie discussions. And if you're visiting the channel for the very first time and you love collecting physical media and being part of this awesome league of mega film fans, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
All I'm asking you is to let me know what's going on. No names, no places, just what?
And if you enjoyed this physical media topic video, click another video to see more. Also like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.